Do you use sodas, coffee as a crutch? Is it so the adrenal system and the way the whole body works, it should keep you level all day long and you should have a great night's sleep. But what happens when you use these crutches, it can fatigue the body. So one cup of coffee, great in the morning, makes you cheerful, upbeat, tackle your day. But when you end up drinking a whole pot of coffee, that fatigues the whole system, and that can impact your whole day because it causes this huge rise and then this gigantic crash. We've all heard of sugar crashes from eating too much sugar. Coffee and soda is exactly the same. And in fact, you shouldn't drink either one past 2 p.m. And the reason is the sugar and the caffeine and all the products that are in sodas and coffee are not good for the system because they're meant to boost, but they should be used in very small quantities. Did you ever notice that back in the 1920s, the size of a cup of coffee in a restaurant was about this big? And what do we have today? Starbucks that can hold like a gallon of coffee. Same thing with soda. Why have the sizes gotten bigger over time? It's because that's what people demand. But does that mean that's really what we should be taking into our bodies? No, that's marketing. So when you wake up in the morning, great, enjoy your cup of coffee. Enjoy a soda once in a while. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you use them as a crutch, that starts to impact your entire life. It causes fatigue in the body, mental and physical, and it impacts your night's sleep. And it impacts your night's sleep because you're causing the whole body to wake up and become the adrenals, start pumping all these hormones. Lots of science into that, but it pumps all the hormones into the body. You don't need that at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That is when the body has hit its peak and it literally is naturally on its way down. I mean, you woke up at 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock this morning, you were on your way up. That's what happens at 2. Your body starts to relax and come back down. So the most productive time in your work schedule is before noon. And that's when you're doing your high rev, anything that you need to do that gets your mind stimulated, your toughest tasks. And then in the afternoon, that's when you should be doing your slower tasks, the more automatic tasks, because the body is winding down. But what do we want to do? We want to run at 1,000 miles an hour from the moment we wake up to the time we go to bed. That's not a typical body cycle.